Hi everyone, welcome to the December 2024 net worth video. My net worth is $753,385.69, which is a decrease of $11,851.52 from the prior month. Before we get into the numbers, just to give you some background information about me. Hello, I'm Mona. I am 41 years old. I am single, I live in New York City, and I have one child who is also special needs or disabled. I own my home and I am on a journey to early retirement. So your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. So let's start with my assets and go through all the details. Starting with my Bank of America checking account, this checking account holds my monthly costs for all the expenses that I will incur. So the balance on that is $5,157.28. That's an increase of $440.06 from the prior month. The reason for this increase is because at the end of the month, I typically have like reconciliation that I'm doing to prepare for the following month. But this account, again, is essentially a wash account because the money in this checking account just covers all the bills for the upcoming month. So for instance, this $5,000 will cover all the expenses I plan to incur in the month of January 2025. Hopefully that makes sense. My Ally savings account, this is a high yield savings account. Balance in there is $8,358.91. That's an increase of $2,244.28. The reason for this somewhat significant increase is that I did go ahead and put a larger deposit towards my emergency fund, which I'm saving in Ally Bank Savings. So that's where that bump came from, and I got that money from my paycheck as usual. All right, moving over to the 401k, my balance is $287,583.33. That's a decrease of $7,030.82 from the prior month. I think we all know at this point the stock market did not perform well in the month of December, so everything essentially crashed. So the 401k, it's 100% invested in the S&P 500, which didn't do great. And I maxed out my 401k from March of 2024. So I haven't been contributing directly to it because I cannot. So it's just been growing from that time. But for the month of December, it went down somewhat significantly. Moving over to my M1 Finance, a brokerage account. Balance on that is $206,820.86. That's a decrease of $7,147.34. Similar to the 401k, just the stock market is not doing well at all, so I had a pretty big drop in the balance. I have been consistently contributing to the M1 Finance brokerage account every single week, but the amounts have been significantly lower than what I typically do in the past, just because I contributed quite a bit of money to this brokerage account. I just wanted to slow down on the invest in a bit for the month of December, but had a tremendous drop there. The M1 brokerage account is invested in, it's about 65% S&P 500, about 30% SCHD, and 2% QQQM. And moving over to my Robinhood brokerage account, I opened this account in November. So balance on that is $1,874.22. So that's an increase of $1,385.69 from the prior month. Don't get too happy. This is not from the stock market. This is just me putting in some money into the Robinhood account to build up the balance. But this account is also not doing great from like a return perspective. I mean, the negatives actually. But again, it's showing an increase because I put in several larger deposits into the Robinhood account. And this Robinhood account this is more of my fun money. This is money that I'm willing to 100% lose and not have an issue with it. So in here, I'm mostly doing individual stock investing. I'm doing crypto investing, and I'm trying to learn about options trading as well. Moving over to my Roth IRA, balance on that is $40,748.71. That's a decrease of $1,229.05. Similar to all of my other investments, stock market just not doing well. The Roth IRA, I am invested in, it's probably like 50% VTI, 25% VOO, and 25% SCHD. So none of those did well in the month of December. So the balance went down. And I maxed out my Roth IRA in March of 2024. So I haven't been contributing directly to it because I cannot. But so this has all been growth. But for the month of December, it has really plummeted. And then moving over to my health savings account, balance on that account is $30,141.91. That's a decrease of $164.29. Similar, the health savings account is 100% invested in the S&P 500. So the returns just wasn't there for December. So that's where we landed. And then moving over to the ABLE account. ABLE stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience. It's an investment / checking account for people with disabilities. And as I mentioned, I have one child who is disabled. So I have her money that I'm investing for her future because she might never work in this ABLE account. So balance on that is $39,699.11. She's currently 5.5 years old, just for reference. So that's a decrease of $1,058.37. So again, her ABLE account is 100% invested in the market. I'm not leveraging it at all in terms of taking care of her. I use my W-2 paycheck to take care of her from a day-to-day perspective. So this ABLE account, to me, I view this as her 401k because, again, she might not intellectually be able to ever work. So I just want to make sure that I'm setting her up for success in the future. All right, and then moving over to my last asset, which is my home, is valued, or my purchase price is $435,000. So there's a $0 difference there. So my total assets for the month of December is $1,055,384.33. So that's a decrease of $12,559.84 from the prior month. Ouch. So quite a big drop, but still very happy that overall my assets is still over $1 million. And then moving over to liabilities, I just have one, which is my mortgage. I don't do credit cards. I don't have car loans. I don't play the debt game. If I could pay off my mortgage, I 100% would, but my income is not high enough to do that. So I just pay the monthly payment and I try to send extra payments towards the mortgage as much as I can. So balance on the mortgage is $301,998.64. So that's a decrease of $708.32 from the prior month. I did put extra payments towards the mortgage in the month of December. So if you take my assets minus my liabilities is what gives you my December net worth of $753,385.69. So this is where I landed at the end of the year. I would have loved if this had gone up 11,000 instead of down 11,000 to end the year. But I'm still very proud of the progress that I've made throughout 2024 and looking forward to seeing where 2025 will take me. So let me know how your net worth looked for the month of December. I think anyone who was invested definitely lost some money there. But, overall, as they say, time in the market beats time in the market. So we're going to keep on investing, keeping that long-term investor mindset front center to keep us encouraged as the stock market does its roller coaster thing. All right, that's all of the update for December's net worth, and I'll catch you next month. Bye.